Hey guys, here I am, back at it again. Okay, now let me clarify something. I'm back here doing what I do best. Get on here, talk, and do things. Catherine, no, no. Do what I do best. Hey, get away from here. You need to start obeying, listening. Listen to daddy. Come on, out. Hey, you need to listen to daddy. Listen. Daddy said listen. Come on. Where you going? Over there. Over there. That way. Hey, over there, please. Thank you. Over there, please. Over there. Yeah. See? Communication. That's what I'm learning today. It takes a lot when you're doing something that you love doing and putting it into one. Now, today I'm learning how to do those things, to put things into one. The way you do it. And that's the challenge. A lot of people go on through the day not knowing how to put things together. Because it's, hey, no. Daddy said no. No. Daddy said 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 no. Now, I'm teaching, I have to do that because I think that's a good way to communicate to kids. Remember I was telling y'all last time, sign language is beautiful. Once you learn it, you master it. Now, the art of mastering an ability or a skill, that takes practice and it takes timing. The reason why I say that is because a lot of people have a skill, but they haven't mastered it yet. They haven't mastered the basics or the fundamental or the foundation of that basics. The basic is learn it over and over. But to repeat it over and over, that's how your day starts. Your day starts over and over because you're repeating things that you never got a chance to complete. A lot of the times, we don't complete those things. Now see, I consider myself to be a student still of things, of life. I'm a student of life. Whatever I see that needs to be completed or get done, I do it over and over until I get it. But when I get it, I keep going further. I don't look at what I have. I look at what I can get and get it done the correct way. Getting things done, it takes practice, it takes timing, and it takes management. You have to have the right people that manage your time well. My day has been wonderfully good so far. The reason why I say that, I have a creator who created me from nothingness, from dust. Now you're thinking about like, where is this going? Or where is this really going? It's going where it needs to go. See, I always share my day with you guys because I feel like we have a lot in common. If you look at everyone around you, somebody has something in common with you. You don't know who it's going to be. You don't know why you're doing it. But you know you have something in common with that person. Now, see, as I'm sitting here talking to you, you're looking at me and you're saying, where is this conversation going to lead to? You have no idea. I could talk about anything. You might, hey, where your shoes at? See? I'm talking to her, she got her shoes off. Now, for me, she knows she's not going to take her shoes off. Because I already told her that. Hey, no, come over here. You need to start, come on. No, come over here. Well, see? Because as a father, my job is to guide her in the direction she needs to go. Now she knows she's not supposed to take her shoes off. But see, children don't listen like adults do. Some adults have a hard time disciplining themselves to a point where they hear other people. Now, that takes a lot of years of practice of doing stuff because you don't know what people are thinking about. Have a seat, please. Sit. Listen to daddy. Sit. Yeah, I'm telling her to sit. But she's learning though what sit is. But she learning that my tone of voice is what's telling her she hears she's listening and she's following directions. I have to give her the correct directions. Hey, daddy said listen. Daddy said listen. Here, sit. See? And I'm telling her to sit. I can't keep repeating the same thing because she's going to forget. That's what children do. Their mind forget things because they're children. They don't remember like me and you. Some adults forget too. But you, as a man or a woman, are responsible for your own actions and your own consequences. Whatever you're getting through your day, whatever you're going through, you gotta remember. Thank you. No. See, I'm telling her no, but she's still reacting to it because she wanted to see something different. She's wondering what I'm doing. As a child, her curiosity is, who is daddy? Who's talking? Who daddy talking to? See? She sees herself, but she sees why daddy is talking to you. Now she's talking.
Loves aeroplanes. What's this?
I love my baby. You know, see, communication is the key. But we have to communicate the right things to the right people. Children especially are people. How we communicate to them depends on us. Now, you're saying to yourself, man, what makes you know so much about certain things? Well, for one, it's about reading. Research shows that reading helps you establish your vocabulary. It helps increase your thinking. Learning new things, something different, something new, helps the old information from the new information because the old information you have is in the file. I look at these as files. You have files up here of things that the files are in the back, but information is stored in the part of the brain where you have information. Now, you have 4 parts of your brain, but the information is stored in one part of your brain. Now, I don't know all the parts of the brain, but I know the brain carries a lot of information inside because whatever you're storing inside your brain, that's the information that you're going to carry for the rest of the day. Then your actions are going to show that. Now, you're saying to yourself, man, you're going deep with this because I know in my mind who I am. As long as you know who you are, curiosity is always going to be there. I'm curious about everything in life. I'm a student of life, not a student of the game. Student of life is way better than student of the game. Student of life keeps learning something new. It's a lifetime of learning something new. When you learn things, you remember, you learn from people that have been there and done that, and you keep learning from them because they have things to offer you. They have experiences that they went through, struggles that they went through. You know, they went through a lot. A person that's been through a lot in life, you study them, you learn from them, you grow from them because they can help you become the person you need to be. Now, half the time, people don't know about growing. They discover that when they learn something new, they have to work for it, have to work at it. And that takes time to work at something because you don't know why they're working at it. To me, that means opening up new doors for you to become a greater person than what you was because there's a master plan in it. Now, you don't know what the master plan is. All you know is that you're alive and you're doing something you're supposed to be doing. Now, a lot of people don't know what they're supposed to be doing in life. A lot of people, Catherine, no. Daddy said no. Okay? Shoes on. On. Okay? See? I'm telling her because she don't know any better. She gonna take her shoes off 100 times. But it's my job to guide her and let her know it's not okay to do that as a father. She don't know the difference. She don't know her shoes just comes off because she's okay with, she's comfortable with it. But me as a father know what the reasons are and why she can't take her shoes off. Now you saying to yourself, wow, I think just like that with my children. But the reason is you have to explain to your children and be consistent on it. Consistency will help them go a long way. They will be lifelong learners of who you are as a parent. Now you have to be the one to initiate what it is you want them to know. Because children don't know the difference between right and wrong. But you have to teach them. You have to talk to them. Explain why you can't do this or why you can't take off your shoes. Like right now, I'm explaining to her that she cannot take her shoes off, but she's 2 years old. So I have to show her to put her shoes on. I have to be modeling the example for her. I have to model it. Modeling the example for her means that she see me as the example, someone who she can follow to do things the right way. Now, if I show her in the wrong way, take her shoes off, she's going to take her shoes off and keep them off. That's what she's used to because she's a child. She don't know the difference. She's 2 years old. 2-year-olds, they don't know the difference, but we have to teach them the difference. And that's a process. It's a lot of work, but things can be done. And you gotta remember, children are like sponges. They remember everything you do. So you gotta be careful what you're teaching them and how you're teaching them. You know, it took me a long time to learn that. But when I went to school, you know, I learned that in child development that's what children do. You have to let them be children. You can't be too strict because it affects them and affects their health. Excuse me. As they get older, they're going to model you. They're a reflection of you. Children are a reflection of you. So, whatever you teaching them as you get older, they get younger, they're going to reflect you as they get older, as they grow older. So remember, you are their model. You are the example. So keep modeling them and making them realize that as the example, whenever they follow you, that they follow you the footsteps. When they go 1, you go 2 footsteps. You be ahead of them. The more that you are ahead of people and other things, the better you will be in life when it comes to being out there on your own or even being with your parents, because you know how to survive in the world now. Okay, guys, this is another time, another place, another station. Until next time, may God be with you. See you later. Peace.